We will use Psycop2, the most popular Postgres database adapter for Python. You can find the extended information with the following link. Before use, you should install it with this command. Now let's go to our code. I have made some drafts to speed up the process. This is the new data source class which works with the Postgres. One of the differences is that here login model is used, so each error will be logged and will help to identify the root cause if some problems occur. The parameter of the constructor is database URL. We will define it later. The helpers methods are getConnection and closeConnection, which purposes corresponds with the names. The interface of class has following methods. So first of them is createTables. We will call it during the start of the bot. Actually, it contains the main part of database. It defines the structure of the table. It has 5 columns. So reminder ID is the unique identifier of each row in the table. Serial means that each number will be automatically generated in a sequence. Chat ID is the ID of the chat where the bot should send the reminder. Message is a string with max length 300. And time of the reminder, it has special Postgres type timestamp. And finally fired boolean flag in order to track if reminder was fired or not. Next method is getAllReminders. It will be called by the background job, which will check reminders to be fired. The logic of it is simple. It just selects all rows from the table. So here the corresponding query. As you may notice, all the methods have similar structure. It starts with getInConnection. So here it is. After that, we execute the query. After all, we commit our results to database. And of course, if it's necessary, we can return the results as it's done in getAllReminders method. In case of any error, we log it and raise the error one more time. And in finally block, we close connection in order to free system resources. You are welcome to refactor this code and instruct some common logic to separate methods, but for now I am going to leave it as is. Next method is createReminder. We will use it when we need to save reminder to the database. Let's check the corresponding SQL query. So it inserts the new row to the reminders table, and it returns all columns in order to us build the reminder data object and return it to the next method. S is the Markov parameter which will be inserted to the query before the execution. So let's check how it's done. So here we pass these 3 parameters. And finally, the fire reminder method for marking reminder as fired. So let's also check the query. It set the fired column to true for row with specific reminder ID. The reminder ID is set here before the execution. That's all related to the data source class. And now let's move to the reminder data class.